Malik Haywood writes, "Hey AMC, the new look is very appealing. Good luck moving forward. My question is, which do you think is more difficult? A director taking over a previously successful franchise, such as Blomkamp with Alien, or a new actor or actress taking over a beloved character in a film? James Bond, the new Spidey, or Indiana Jones, for example."
I think it's interesting to use Aliens as a thing, because it's not like all the Aliens films are beloved classics. There are a few of them. This is a franchise. Aliens is actually a really good franchise for a new director to step into, because you got nothing left to lose. I mean, like, there's nowhere to go but up with the Alien franchise, with the way it kind of went, right? So, but there will be some expectations with the start. I don't think it's actually as difficult as people make it out to be for an actor to step into a big role. We have seen several big, high-profile characters be replaced and have different actors come in and just carry on. We see it. I mean, the fallback on that argument is always Bond, right? Bond just continues to evolve. They just bring in a new Bond and they just keep right on trucking. So, I mean, look, whenever they try to replace Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., which I don't think he's ever going to leave it because, the judge. Anyway, so I think it's not easy, but I think for a really successful franchise, I think it would be harder for a new director to step in, because you've got the pressure of the whole movie on your shoulders. The actor doesn't have that. So I think it's close, but I'm going to go with director. Schnepp, as a director, how would you answer that?
I would say it's close, but I'd also say the director takes more of the fall. If it's a big hit, they get all the glory. If it's a giant flop, they get Mark Webb, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, look at Joel Schumacher. You ruined the franchise. Really hard for you to get a job for a while, and you're still derided like 20 years later.
Even the same director, George Lucas.
Yes.
Look at what happened to him.
Yeah, or even now Peter Jackson. Some people are like, look, you won an Oscar for Return of the King, Lord of the Rings, and then Hobbit 3. What happened? A lot of people are like, there's all that kind of, and for actors.
Is that your next documentary? Yeah. Hobbit 3, What Happened?
Hobbit 3, What Happened? No, but I won't. I refuse to make it, but I will watch it. But no, I mean, but for actors, they also look. Andrew Garfield, I think he did a great job as Spider-Man, but he's taken that hit too, because the whole franchise got imploded. So, but I think it's with James Bond, you're right. I mean, the only guy who really took the hardest hit was George Lazenby.
Yeah.
Like, he was the one who was like, who's this guy? And they wouldn't even put his face on the poster. If you look it up on the internet, or Her Majesty's Secret Service is just like a white cutout with a question mark. It's like, hey, that's the way to support your new actor. What are you doing? You know what I mean? He should be like throwing his face everywhere. This is the new Bond, not a question mark. And like, we don't know who he is. Why don't you just check out the movie and maybe, what, do you like him? That's all like, oh. So there's ways that you can really ruin an actor with, bad marketing and stuff. But I think ultimately it's the director who, will take the hit or will get the glory. Alicia?
And I hope Hobbit 3, What Happened, is 7 hours long. Just dissecting.
Yeah, that's the shortcut. Yeah.
That's the shortcut. And the director's cut is like 10 hours. I agree with you guys that it comes really close, but I'd say the director, it's slightly easier to, slightly harder, because it all falls on their shoulders and they get blamed if it doesn't go correctly. And also they have to take on a project that you got to have the same feel as the directors as before, but at the same time, as a director, I'm imagining you want to put your own spin on it, your own little style stamp that makes it feel like your own thing. But actors, it's difficult too, because everyone has such an idea in their head, and that's not the way it was. Like change, people don't like it, but then they do get used to it. So I think the director, because if it goes wrong, they're out.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.